And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now here's Paul. The three from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Back to Curry. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Curry with another miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Picked by Stewart. Drive by Curry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Dwight Howard picks one up.
And Curry can beat you so many ways going to the hoop. The defense there, a little bit overly aggressive.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Stephen Curry.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 8 points.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Rebounded by Marion. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spread. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Guys, back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
And there's a pick.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Curry. It's good from the top of the key. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3.
Stephen Curry.
Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's a screen. The kick out. Curry. It's stolen by Howard. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Stephen
Curry gets the bucket.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Here's Kuzma. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 9. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Curry splashing one down from 3.
3 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Knocked away. And that one is hammered home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Kuzma. Now Stewart, guarded by Howard. And finished off by Stewart.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Here's Maxey. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Outside Curry. It's stolen by Howard.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
That one misses for Howard. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
And he gets it back. And here's the fast break. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Maxey's got 6 points.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
And here's Curry for 3.
Stephen Curry.
Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Top of the key jumper, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Jamison. It's stolen by Ellis. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
2 minutes.
Paul looking over the floor. Fires from 14. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Howard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Curry. 22 points for him. Pass to Jamison. Drives to the hoop. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Howard. A minute 9 left in the second. Right side, Paul. Outside, Curry. Pass to Stewart. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The jumper from the wing off target.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Curry. The 3 is up. Howard grabs the miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Not efficient at all.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Howard. And here's Curry for 3. No luck on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Maxey. And stolen by Paul. Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. From behind the arc. Howard grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Grant outside. Stewart inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Yeah, for his position, Grant is a solid ball mover. He looks for chances to facilitate.
Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Outside Curry. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Maxey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey showing you he's got some serious hops to go with that deep shooting.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Stewart. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Here's Curry. Misses the jumper. Fast break. Here we go. Maxey with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Grant with a steal. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw is off from Paul. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Guys, back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Well, you want to be physical and aggressive, but you can't go overboard with it.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for
And
two.
he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. He's off on the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Curry can beat you in every way. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. A three off the inbound. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Graham. Back to Paul. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And he's got to be careful now. One more foul and his night is over.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Now he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
Paul with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Grant from the arc. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Maxey. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he converts the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
And so Paul will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here he goes. Curry finds some space. That one a little long.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Three-pointer Stewart. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Inside. Puts it up. The rebound by Stewart. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Back to Curry. There's a screen. Ooh, drains the 19-footer. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
It's good on the putback.
Wow, Grant going to work, beating everyone to the ball and providing second chance opportunities.
Outside Maxey. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Boy, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line, only making one free throw. Here's Curry. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Outside Paul. Pass to Curry. Free throw line jumper. Howard grabs the miss.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Howard grabs the miss.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And the
Wow. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Curry's shot is off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
And for him, a slam like that is a signature move.
And it's like he just jumps over everyone time and time again. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep.
Stephen Curry.
Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 29.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Howard's shot's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Curry. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
They set the screen. Here's Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh man, Paul finding the soft spot and executing to perfection.
Down low. Here's Howard.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Curry. The three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Oh my God, that was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
Yeah, the defense had no answer for that.
Howard up top. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. Here's Stewart. Off with the layup. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Howard. Hauled in by Paul. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. With the floater. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's got 39.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Clock at 6. Here's Sprewell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Paul. And so they get the victory here at home.